Hello everyone, and I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things related to EOS. We're going to talk about EOS getting added to a new exchange. We're going to talk about Coinbase Custody adding EOS. We're going to talk about Everipedia being listed on a new exchange. We're going to be talking about a massive transactions per second stress test that's coming up on the 8th. And last but not least, we're going to be diving deep into a creation of Dan's, a new CPU and bandwidth rental system. And we're going to take a high-level approach and we're going to take a low-level approach. And I was busy sketching this thing out, trying to understand it. I mean, I'll show you what I drew here. And don't worry about this. I'm going to show you a new revamped version that I spent a couple hours making in Photoshop so that you can actually understand my handwriting. And we're going to just go over that in depth. And we'll be going over some questions and answers as well in relation to this new system proposed change, because I'm sure many of you are wondering how this is all going to go down and how it's going to affect your tokens currently that you have. So without further ado, I welcome you to EOS Mega Update Volume 7. As you can see, I'm going through a little bit of a transition on my logo. I'm actually trying to kind of get a branding in place where I have a consistent logo in all my platforms, on my Twitter account, my YouTube intro, my YouTube header, etc. And so hopefully you like the new intro. Let me know what you think. So let's get into the latest news on EOS. It seems like just minutes after I had uploaded my last video, EOS Mega Update Volume 6, and I had announced that EOS was being added to the Poloniex US-based exchange, that the next bit of news came out right after it, following on its heels, hot on its heels, and we have that Huobi has added EOS trading pairs to its exchange. And they made a tweet here saying, make a guess on how much does it cost an over-the-counter merchant to trade EOS on Huobi OTC. And my guess is going to be zero, because there's probably zero trading fees. So awesome news. Again, just more on-ramps, more points for the public to access EOS, which means more trading pairs. And actually, just to show you something, let's pull up the coin market cap. And I just did something kind of interesting just for, education's sake. Let's compare the grandfather, the numero uno, Bitcoin, and let's check it out with EOS. If you look under Bitcoin and you click on markets, how many markets does Bitcoin have? Well, let's scroll down. Obviously it's going to have basically all of them, 400. So we have 400 markets for Bitcoin. And I was just curious, where did that stand in relation to EOS? And we have 132 markets currently. So growing immensely. Just 2 months ago, we had no markets, and already we're at 132. So pretty awesome. I was comparing that to another coin, Cardano, and just seeing where that stood. And if you click on markets, you scroll down, there's only 39. So Cardano being a rank 8 coin compared with EOS being a rank 5 coin. And I think we're doing pretty well. Now, just to be fair, let's compare another coin. Let's do Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum. And so on Bitcoin Cash, it's ranked 4th. And how many markets does it have? 282. So we're just under half with EOS of the number of markets that Bitcoin Cash has had. And Bitcoin Cash has existed since around August, about 1 year ago, of 2017. And then likewise for Ethereum, click on markets. How many markets does Ethereum have? 400. So actually Ethereum's on every exchange that Bitcoin is on per CoinMarketCap. Just thought you guys might find that interesting. So we're going to catch up, guys. EOS here is going to hit 400. We're going to be on every single exchange. All right, and moving right along, we have some huge news. This is Coinbase blog, and they talk about Coinbase Custody is exploring a range of new assets. And they list out all the assets they're going to be adding to their Coinbase Custody service. And you'll notice right here on the second square is EOS, amongst many others. We have everything from Ripple, unfortunately, not a very decentralized or at all decentralized coin. We have Monero, Neo, Dash, NEM, VeChain, Tezos, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold. I'm actually surprised they had Bitcoin Gold. Anyways, so they added quite a few coins here, even Dogecoin's on the list. Look at that, Polkadot. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, hi. Do you want to trade some shit coins? Come on, let's go and play. Open up that wallet now and send those coins away.
So what is Coinbase Custody? Coinbase Custody is a custodial service for institutional clients. So think big money, not just like $1,000, $100. We're talking hundreds of thousands on up, millions of dollars, institutional clients. So Coinbase Custody is a custodial service for institutional clients optimized for storing large amounts of cryptocurrency in a highly secure way. As we've stated before, Coinbase Custody will likely support more assets than those available to trade through other Coinbase products. And so it's definitely a distinctly different service. If you click on Coinbase.com, which is here, you'll see that they offer currently 4 choices: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. But on the Coinbase Custody service, which is this page, they're going to be adding all these coins in the upcoming future, as well as ERC20 tokens from the Ethereum network. So it'll be interesting to see that if in the future, perhaps Everipedia will make its way onto the Coinbase Custody account. And I bet you someday Coinbase Custody will be adding the ERC20 equivalent tokens of EOS. So huge news. Coinbase, obviously one of the major giant players in the cryptocurrency industry, tons of volume, tons of money, now allowing institutional size investors to get on board with EOS. So prepare for the rocket ride, guys. The moon is in sight. I can see it in the next 8 months. We'll be there. Okay, don't quote me on that. And there's some good news for Everipedia. It's getting added to more exchanges as well. It just got added to a Korean exchange named Upbit. And Upbit has a very high volume, as you can see here, compared to the other exchanges. So huge bonus for Everipedia, and that's great because we all have Everipedia tokens, unless you sold yours. All right, and many of you know EOS networkmonitor.io. It looks like it's undergone a facelift here. It looks beautiful. They've made it very clean and crisp. I use it primarily to keep track of the active block producers, and even more so, the all-time high record for transactions per second. So currently, it's at 3,590 transactions per second. That's the peak that EOS has hit thus far. Seems like every time I do a video, it's at a new higher amount. And this number is something that people pay attention to in regards to congestion, because as we know, the Bitcoin network and the Ethereum network are both running at max capacity. And that just leads to higher transaction fees. So it is of interest to see how fast can EOS go. And I think that institutions may be watching this to see, can they support our platform? And in light of this, Thomas Cox, I'm sure many of you remember Thomas Cox from block.one. I don't believe he works there anymore, but he seems to be still just as interested, is announcing that we're going to be doing a group stress test to increase this number here to its highest number we've ever seen. And it's all about doing it on the 8th, so 8 a.m. UTC on August 8th. Tweet EOS 888 if you're in for it. And let's check out what Thomas Cox has to say about this.
Hey, Thomas Cox here with a very quick video suggesting that if you've got some transaction volume that you can kind of put out whenever you want to, you might consider doing it around 800 hours on UTC on 8/8. And if you're up for that, let folks know by tweeting the hashtag EOS 888. Stay tuned for more.
Very cryptic. I've always loved Thomas Cox's personality. So if you're on board, let's all try to do some transactions on the 8th. Let's support this movement. Let's see how high it can go. Let's see if we can max out EOS. And there was a suggestion on how one might do this in an easy way. Rohan at EOS Authority suggested the idea of playing Space Invaders for anyone who has no other massive volume of transactions to fire hose in. And that's a great idea because Space Invaders records every movement left and right on the keyboard as its own transaction on the blockchain. So you just play EOS Space Invaders for a little while, play it for like 10 minutes. You'll probably have done hundreds of transactions on the EOS blockchain. So do it exactly at 8 a.m. UTC on August 8th. All right, guys, see you there. Okay, and for the moment you've all been waiting for, Dan's proposal for EOS resource renting and rent distribution.
see, coin market cap. Oh, hi! So, do you want to trade some shit coins? Come on, let's go and play. Open up that wallet now and send those coins away. We can be best buddies, you and me, and watch the price go high. Do you want to trade some shit coins? It doesn't have to be with bitcoins. Oh, look at all this. Bitcoin down almost 3%. Ripple almost 1%. Litecoin is down 4.83%. Wow. Paycoin 2.09. Do you want to trade some shit coins and ride the bull wave high? I think some company is overdue. I started talking to the pictures on the walls. Hang in there first, ticking. It's getting a little lonely and empty in this room. All I want to do is to trade some shit coins, but there are too many of them. I don't know what to choose. The list is going on and on and on and on, and I don't know what to select. Nibble, Sativa coin, Tiger coin, EZ coin, American coin. They're not worth anything to anyone. Elephant coin is almost at the bottom because it's so heavy. And pennies is at the bottom. Wow. Oh gosh, this doesn't look good at all, man. Here we need to do something drastic, I think. Wolong, you're in there. I know that you can hear me. People asking, where you been? They say have courage and I'm trying to. I'm right out here for you, just let me in. We only have each other, it's just you and me. What are we gonna do? Do you want to trade some shit coins? Wow. Maybe Aurora coin is gonna go high this year.